Another day, another story. The history behind the program Trump wants to scrap. The Diversity Immigrant Visa Program was established by the U.S. Congress in 1990 with the goal of increasing the diversity of the U.S. immigrant population. The lottery is one of the methods through which the United States strives to ensure that people from various regions of the world have the opportunity to immigrate to the country. The selection process is a testament to the randomness and fairness of the program. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. The computerized lottery system ensures that each eligible entry has an equal chance of being selected. This process is designed to provide an opportunity for individuals who might not have other avenues for immigration, such as family or employment sponsorship. Over the years, the Diversity Visa Lottery has been a source of hope for many individuals seeking a chance at a new life in the United States. The opportunity to win a coveted diversity visa has led to a sense of anticipation and excitement for participants from eligible countries. The stories of diversity visa lottery winners often reflect tales of perseverance, dreams, and the pursuit of a better life. For those fortunate enough to be selected, the journey begins with the realization that they have a chance to embark on a new chapter in a land of opportunities. Once selected, individuals undergo a thorough application process, including providing documentation and attending a visa interview. The process is designed to ensure that those who receive diversity visas meet the necessary requirements and are eligible for permanent residency in the United States. For successful applicants, the news of being granted a diversity visa is met with celebration and sometimes disbelief. It marks the end of a long and uncertain wait and the beginning of a journey toward a brighter future. While the Diversity Visa Lottery has been praised for its inclusive approach, it has also faced criticism and discussions about potential reforms. Some argue that the lottery system should be revised to focus on skills or employment-based criteria, while others emphasize the importance of maintaining a program that reflects the diverse fabric of the global community. Regardless of the ongoing discussions about immigration policies, the Diversity Visa Lottery continues to play a role in shaping the immigrant landscape of the United States and providing opportunities for those who may not have had other means to pursue the American dream. Every year, up to 50,000 people around the world are selected for the United States Diversity Visa Lottery, out of around 14 million applicants. Yet despite its name, the lottery wasn't originally intended to promote cultural and racial diversity in the US. Back when Congress introduced it in 1986, the goal was to ease immigration for Irish and Italian immigrants. At the time, many Irish applicants didn't have the right job skills or close enough relatives in the US, such as a sister, rather than an aunt, in order to immigrate. Though many Italians did have close relatives in the US, there was a huge backlog in applications that stalled the ease with which Italians had previously been able to enter the country. The reason Congress sold this lottery as a diversity initiative was because it's not going to be politically feasible to tell people, we have created a new visa for people who have no close family relationships in the US and no job skills, says Anna Law, a political science professor at the City University of New York Brooklyn College. That doesn't mean that every country did get to send that many. With the new law, the US began evaluating applicants based on whether they had relatives in the US, certain job skills, or refugee status, and turning away people who didn't meet the criteria. In addition, Western and Eastern hemispheres had immigration caps of 120,000 and 170,000, respectively, to limit overall immigration. According to Citizenship and Immigration Services, the US currently does not issue more than 7% of the total allowable visas to one nation. This caused a very significant demographic shift of the stream of immigrants, Law says, which the framers did not anticipate. Before the 1965 Act, most visas went to Europeans. In particular, Irish and Italian immigration was fairly unrestricted. But in the decades after the law's passage, more immigrants began to come from Asia and Latin America, and Irish and Italians found it harder to legally immigrate than ever before. During the 1980s, Irish and Italian American groups successfully lobbied Congress to change immigration policies so they would be more favorable to these nations. At the time, Ireland's economy was in crisis, and many Irish immigrants were staying in the US after their tourist visas had expired, meaning that they were living as undocumented immigrants. By the mid-1990s, law says that Irish and Italians weren't as interested in immigrating to the US anymore because the Irish economy had picked up and the European Union had opened up movement within the continent. After that, the disingenuously named diversity system actually started to become more diverse. Europeans still make up a significant portion of the lottery recipients, yet today the majority of lottery visas go to residents of African countries. But it's possible that this system won't last forever. After a truck attack in New York City on October 31, 2017, President Donald Trump called for a complete end to the lottery, citing the fact that the attacker, who killed 8 people and injured 12 others, won the lottery and immigrated from Uzbekistan. Overall, the US accepts around 500,000 new, documented immigrants each year, and renews the visas of about 500,000 more. Eligibility: nationals from countries with low rates of immigration to the United States are eligible to participate. The list of eligible countries can change from year to year based on the number of immigrants from each country in the previous 5 years. People born in countries with high rates of immigration to the US are not eligible. Application process: interested individuals must submit an online entry during the specified registration period. The entry form is free, and applicants are only allowed to submit 1 entry per year. Selection: a computerized random lottery drawing is conducted by the US government to select winners. The selection process is entirely random, and there is no fee to enter the lottery. Notification: if selected, individuals are notified through the entry status check available on the official Diversity Visa Lottery website. It is crucial to keep the confirmation number received during the entry submission process to check the results. Visa application: selected individuals must then apply for a diversity visa. Being selected in the lottery does not guarantee a visa. Applicants must meet all eligibility requirements and go through the regular immigrant visa application process. Interview and approval: after submitting the required documentation, applicants are scheduled for an interview at the US Embassy or consulate in their home country. If approved, they receive a visa to enter the United States as a permanent resident. It's important to note that participation in the Diversity Visa Lottery is free, and individuals should be cautious of fraudulent websites or services claiming to guarantee success in the lottery for a fee. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.